The film begins with our main character, Andrei, relaxing on a couch at a party where he notices Ramona, a girl dancing nearby. His friend Silu nudges him with a banana to talk to her, and Andrei joins her on the dance floor. He excuses himself to go to the restroom, but upon entering, he is shocked to find an unpleasant surprise in the toilet. This unexpected sight makes him lose his bladder control. When he returns, he sees Ramona waiting for him, but their moment is cut short by another guest who reveals Andrei's embarrassing bathroom to everyone. Andrei tries to lighten the mood by joking that, "My friend's was a really bad first date." A few days later, there is another party, and Andrei, Silu, and their friend Alan are back on the couch, and Andrei is given a pep talk encouraging him to try again with Silu's support. Andrei finally gets up the courage and starts dancing before Ramona. At the same time, Ramona is talking to her friends and mentions that she has never dated. She notices Andrei and joins him on the dance floor. She takes him into a private room. During this intimate moment, Andrei opens up about his feelings for her, confessing his love for her, feeling upset and leaving the room. The next morning, Silvio and Alan are angry with Andrei because they believe he ruined his chances with Ramona. And the days after Silvio started dating Ramona, Andrei thinks it was just to get back at him. Andrei talks to Silu about it, and they get into a huge argument that escalates to the point where Silvio knocks Andrei out cold because of all the stress he has been under. After a much-needed break, Andrei goes on holiday with his mom and meets a blonde receptionist named Mona at their hostel. He complimented her on being the most beautiful woman there next to his mother, which made her laugh and feel encouraged. He asked her out, but she refused to go, so he suggested they go for a stroll on the beach that evening. They walked along the shore, and Andrei began to like her, but then she mentioned she had a boyfriend. The next day, Andrei dressed up to impress Mona, but when he saw her, she told him that she had been fired. She said her boyfriend was coming soon, and she didn't think they would be a good match. On his way home, Andrei gets a disturbing text from Ramona, accusing him of hurting her, and he rushes to her place. But when he gets there, they argue, because Andrei thinks, "You hurt her." Ramona still liked him, and went to Silu to hurt him. Ramona threatened to tell the police about him if he didn't leave, so he left. On Monday, everyone was angry at him, and started throwing things because Ramona had lied about him. When Andrei got home, his mom suggested that Ramona might still like him, because she had bothered to write to him and also asked about Anemona. Andrei said he didn't have her contact information, but then decided to find it online. He called the hostel he had stayed at and said he found Anemona's wallet and wanted to get her number. He called Anemona and asked her out for coffee since he would be around for a while. She agreed, and even offered him a place to stay at her place instead of a hotel. Once they arrived at their destination, they decided to explore together. However, their private moment was cut short as a bouncer knocked on the door and asked Andrei about their actions within Andrei being honest, led the bouncer to deliver a blow directly to Andrei's eye. Andrei brought up the subject of Anemona's relationship with her friend and asked if she had thought about ending it. Then Andrei tried to get a ride on the side of the road with just a towel. When he got back to school, he found out that Ramona had spread rumors that he was gay and having an affair with Alan. The next day, Andrei spends some time with Carla, the fat girl at school, who was the only one he trusted. The next morning, Andrei woke up and found Alan in his room. He was worried about the misunderstanding because it had prevented Andrei. He decided to try and get a ride from Ramona instead. After getting a new look that made him popular with many girls, Andrei sees Ramona at a coffee shop feeling confident after his makeover. He goes up to her and asks her if she would like to watch Netflix together. Later at school, Ramona is all about Andrei for the whole day. Andrei is feeling overwhelmed and asks his friend Alan for help. Andrei and Alan decide to get revenge on Ciobanu for causing so much trouble together. They come up with a plan to involve Carla. They put flowers on Carla's desk and a note pretending to be from Silu saying he wanted to be her boyfriend. Carla believes this and publicly says yes. She is feeling happy and hopeful. However, things turn sour when Silu refuses Carla, making fun of her looks, Carla furious, and she reveals to everyone she beats him up, and the entire class is shocked. That night, Andrei takes Ramona up to the rooftop of a church where they drink a bottle of wine and reconcile. after expressing their love for each other, Andrei and Ramona. Andrei proposes to go to Ramona's place. Ramona initially resists, comparing Andrei to other men, and she bites his finger. The next morning, Andrei wakes up, and Ramona comes to him and apologizes for what she did. They agree to be a serious relationship and make it official one day while coming together. Then, Andrei gets a text from Anemona, who is in town, prompting him to leave Ramona and pretend to need to use the bathroom. He rushes to meet Anemona, who brings her to his home where she meets his mother. Later, Ramona calls Andrei, asking him where he was and if they can go out that evening, but he declines. She then suggests the following night, but he says it won't work either, despite he told Ramona that he had just started dating Anemona and that she was becoming clingy and ended the call that night. That night, Andrei realized that he had to choose between Ramona and Anemona. Ramona chose him, and he decided to spend the evening with her. Later that evening, Ramona came to his house and expressed her desire to spend time with him. Their connection was interrupted by a neighbor's call, and Andrei took the opportunity to express his feelings to her. He told her that he had hoped for their happiness together, but that he had recently met someone else, leading him to the difficult decision to end their relationship 3 years later. Today, Andrei is a well-known author and continues to achieve success in his career while maintaining a fulfilling relationship with Anemona. One evening, after attending a meeting at the bar, Andrei is approached by Ramona. They engage in conversation, during which Ramona admits that she was thinking. Even in the presence of other men who understand Andrei's boundaries, Andrei tells Ramona that they can't pursue anything as he's devoted to his girlfriend Anemona. But Ramona insists on driving him home, revealing to him that she's engaged during the ride. Ramona tries to engage him in conversation, but he's preoccupied with texting Anemona, which causes Ramona to become increasingly upset, leading to reckless driving and a tense atmosphere in the car. Finally, Andrei convinces her to pull over so they can talk, and Ramona shares her problems with her failing relationship, laying her head on his lap for comfort. When Andrei returns home, he finds that Anemona has left him, a message on his laptop saying she's gone, and he's overcome with grief, unable to cope with the shock and sadness of her passing. Just when Andrei is about to give up, something unexpected happens. The character of Andrei from the future shows up feeling hopeful and determined. He talks to his future self about changing the course of his life story, which excites him to explore new paths and discover more about himself. At the party where Andrei declined Ramona's advances, Ciobanu asks if he's going after her now, instead of just answering yes. Andrei gets very angry and starts yelling at Ciobanu, who even ends up hitting him while this is happening. While this is happening, Andrei hears his future self, reminding him that he might have done things differently watching the events unfold, ready to make better decisions and build the future he wants. The movie ends here.